Hey, Jeff and Jimmy here with Pronesis. Jimmy, what are we talking about?
Passwords, and
Passwords.
as they relate to cybersecurity. So, what are some of the best practices for passwords?
So I'm going to sum it up with this definition that I have on the screen behind them. Passwords should be cryptic, so they cannot be easily guessed, but also should be easily remembered, so they do not need to be in writing. And lastly, they should be unique. I took that quote from Travelers Insurance. Anybody have any problem with that? They should be cryptic, they should be long, and they should be unique. Everybody has lots of passwords.
Tons. And the main
This
issue.
is impossible. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
This is impossible to do without help.
And so, what people do is they reuse their passwords. Matter of fact, 53% of all corporate users reuse their passwords.
We use their passwords. The number one way to get somebody's password, and most people have seen this, especially Office 365 users. You get an email, it looks like it's from Microsoft. We need you to log into your Microsoft account. You put in your Microsoft 365 email address and your password to access it, and you just gave somebody your credentials.
And if you use that password elsewhere in your life,
You use that password elsewhere. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to log into your email. I'll probably change your password. I'm going to then go to Amazon.com to see if that email address and that password works. And, if it's the typical fluffy 01 password or whatever, I'm going to try fluffy 02. I'm going to try an uppercase F or whatever. I'm going to try the variations of it. And this has actually happened to us. We've had some clients that have fallen prey to this. They've been, engineered into giving up their credentials, and sure enough, they use the same password at a retail website.
so the main takeaway there is I think it's 53% of all users reuse their passwords. And that's the main reason why it's bad, right?
Right.
You get one in one place.
You don't want to reuse. You don't want to reuse variations of it. You don't want to be putting incremental numbers on the end of the same password and stuff like that.
So what best solution to handle, it's not going to get any better, we're going to keep getting more and more passwords as we go.
Yeah. There's password managers that I think are the best thing to do right now. If you're a Mac user, you've probably got a Vault on your iPhone. That's great. You can get tools like LastPass. It's a pretty decent tool. We have one that works on your PCs and on your mobile devices that will work for your entire company, so that all of the users in your company can have an individual account that's private, but also a way of sharing common passwords when that's needed, which still happens.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, in lieu of this, a password manager is the best way, but just common sense. Don't reuse your passwords. Don't name them after your dog and your birthday.
Right.
Right.
That's important.
Well, thanks for coming. I have to go change my passwords.
Yeah, you better.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks.